You want to know about this? Then don't leave this video. Stay tuned because today we are going to go history. Hey guys, this is Chris from Craftreactor, and in today's video, you are going to know more about one of the famous drink in the world, the Coca-Cola drink. We're going to talk about how it all started. We're going to talk about the history. We're going to talk about who invented Coca-Cola, the struggles, the fight, the tussle, and where it is today. We're going to go through the 19th century, the 20th century, and the 21st century of Coca-Cola. So please don't go away. Stay tuned because I will be right back with history. As we all know, Coca-Cola is a carbonated drink produced by the Coca-Cola Company. Invented in the late 19th century by John Pemberton in Atlanta, Georgia, it was meant to be a medicinal drink. Its original ingredient is cocoa leaves and cola nuts, a source of caffeine. A striking fact about this brand is that its current formula remains a closely guarded secret known by a handful of anonymous employees. Now, the history proper. After being wounded in the American Civil War, Confederate Colonel John Pemberton became addicted to morphine. In the quest to find a substitute for the problematic drug, he produced a tonic called Pemberton's French Wine Cocoa Nerve Tonic. Although it is said that this tonic was inspired by the success of Vin Marani, a French courtesan cocoa wine. After passing a prohibition legislation by Fulton County, a north-central portion of the U.S. state of Georgia in 1886, Pemberton responded by developing Coca-Cola, a temperance drink, which was widely accepted and enjoyed support during this time. First sales were made at Jacob's Pharmacy in Atlanta, Georgia on May 1886. As a candler, an American business tycoon and politician had ascertained under testimony that he had acquired a stake in Pemberton's company as early as 1887. John Pemberton declared that the name Coca-Cola belonged to his son Charlie, but the other partners, Walker and Dozier, could continue to use the formula. Charlie's exclusive right over the Coca-Cola's name became a problem for Asa Candler. This led to the acquisition of 1/3 of the company in April 17, 1888 by Candler. Candler had gained a better foothold on Coca-Cola in April 1888. He was compelled to sell the beverage he produced under the names Yum Yum and Coke. This was because he had no rights. Charlie, on the other hand, had 100% rights to use the name Coca-Cola. By so doing, he sold an elixir, although a concentrated mixture, under the name Coca-Cola with his father's blessing. After both names, Yum Yum and Coke, failed to catch on for Candler, the Atlanta pharmacist was quite anxious to establish a formal legal claim to Coca-Cola. He hoped he could force his two competitors, Walker and Dozier, completely out of the business. On August 16, 1888, John Pemberton died. This made Asa Candler to move swiftly forward to attain full control of the entire Coca-Cola operation. Candler is said to have quickly maneuvered to purchase the exclusive rights to the name Coca-Cola from Pemberton's son, Charlie, who was now an alcoholic and opium addict. One of the several stories was that Candler approached Charlie's mother at John Pemberton's funeral and offered her $300 in cash for the title of the name. That was a very fast one. Charlie Pemberton was found on June 23, 1894, unconscious with a stick of opium by his side. 10 days later, Charlie died at Atlanta's Grady Hospital at age 40. On September 12, 1919, Coca-Cola Company was purchased by a group of investors led by Ernest Bloodruff's Trust Company for $25 million. The company publicly offered 500,000 shares of the company for $40 a share. In 1986, the Coca-Cola Company merged with two of their bottling operators owned by JTL Corporation and BCI Holding Corporation to form Coca-Cola Enterprises. In December 1991, Coca-Cola Enterprises merged with Johnston's Coca-Cola Bottling Group. On April 23, 1985, Coca-Cola had gained popularity and attempted to change the formula of the drink to New Coke. The public, however, preferred the taste of the old Coke, but then the company were not willing to give in the public interest. This led to a backlash, making the company succumb to public interest, which in turn made them return to the old formula under the name Coca-Cola Classic. New Coke remained available in the market with the name Coke 2, but was discontinued in 2002. April 2007, in Canada, the name Coca-Cola Classic was changed back to Coca-Cola. The word Classic was removed because New Coke was no longer in production. This was done to rejuvenate the product's image. The Coca-Cola bottling plant is located in Yangon. Having heard this, now you know what Coca-Cola is all about. You know the tussle, you know the power tussle, right from the 18th to the 19th to the 21st to the 20th and the 21st century. You know how it is. For more updates like this, please stay tuned to this channel. And if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification icon to get notified anytime I post new content. My name is Chris, and keep creating and keep discovering new things. I'll see you in my next video. Don't go away.